So this video is going to be about 2010 Mazda CX-7, and today we will work on parking brake shoes replacement. The reason why was that replacement in place because there was a clunky noise, car fell inspection, and when I took everything apart I found that the brake shoes has been worn on one side, and because nobody used them for a long time, and if you look inside that rotor, it's not surprising once the adjustment's being made why it wasn't working again, because that rotor is gone inside. So what we're going to do today, we will put a new shoes on, and with new, as they call this, parking brake replacement kit, because it has new bolts, new springs, which is critical because once that spring is gone, and in our case we can see how bad that spring was, that will cause a lot of issues, and your pad's gonna be worn and everything else gonna be worn. Okay, so we're getting everything together out of the kit and pairing them together. So this piece will go, let me put the light on, will go inside in here, right there. As you can see, I just pulled that right out. That's the old piece. We can still keep it, there's nothing wrong with that, but the new one has been bought, and this one is all rusty and corroded, so why not put in a new one? Okay, so everything got cleaned up. In here I cleaned it with a wire brush, sprayed it with a brake cleaning fluid, and now I'm putting a new piece right in. So new piece is in, and it's time for us to put the brake shoes on. Before we do that, we have to put this spring, and this spring is going this way. You hook it up like this to the bottom, and it's in here. So we're putting this like that, it's going in. Then first thing what we do, we attaching the spring to that little bracket inside. Right there. Once it's in, then what you have to do, you line up in here. There's grooves. You can see there is a groove that goes in. You line it up and you slide it right in. See? Now it's in. It slid right in. And now, taking a flat screwdriver, we'll be doing our adjustment. That's how you adjust it. Clip, clip, clip. So in our case, to be sure that everything is nice and neat, we line it up, we see it's nice and neat, and we will put a brand new rotor on it. Here we got the brand new rotor, and we will proceed with cleaning it. And before I install it, I'll compare the new to old one. So you can see the inside of a new one and beat up inside of an old one. So that's why I would not recommend. Safety first, and it's all for us. So let's make the job right in the first place. So I have put new rotor on there, and now we have to adjust our e-brake position. In order to do that, there's that hole is our guidance hole. What we have to do, we turn, and we'll see in here I'm trying to put the light in, and boom. See? That's the knot that we will be using to adjust the distance for those brakes with the flat screwdriver. From watching other videos, most of the guys suggesting that once you cannot move that manually and you put force on that and it's still not moving, you should do another 4 or 5 clicks, because it's the one thing that you cannot do it. It's different when it's a full load of the vehicle weight, and when you put in drive, per law in the state of New York, you have to slightly accelerate, which is slightly means just up to 1,000 RPMs, and vehicle should not move, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I found for myself, so e-brake is not engaged and you have to move it around. So this is what I do. I put the flat screwdriver right between the ribs and I just try to turn. It's really hard right now to turn. I mean, I'm putting force on it, and I think that's where I'm going to leave for now. And I start assembling everything.